Hello. So, we decided to do a video, as you can see, and you probably saw the first part, which is where we did this. And the problem is that, first of all, we probably needed more options that actually fit the parameters, because over half our list got crossed off with the parameters. So we probably should have asked for more before we started actually taking the priorities. So that was our problem. Another thing that we did wrong is that I left a misconception, and that was I assumed that the roommates knew that you would only vote 1 once, and 2 once, and 3 once.
My roommate Emily voted 1 twice, and she voted 2 neither of the times, and she voted 3 once. And so we ended up with like a misrepresentation of who was there and what they actually wanted.
I think she did do 2.
Oh, okay.
But if she hadn't have done the 1 twice, then it would have been narrowed down to 3 instead of all 4 being tied. And if that had happened, then we could have crossed off the 1 and added more, which is what we would do.
Yeah.
But Emily didn't.
And my roommate Emily didn't have enough time to finish the activity that we had.
Yeah.
Because we took really long explaining it. But one thing that we also are going to do when we're in class is we're going to have the voting be anonymous. So we want them to put their heads down. And
so put their heads down and do the number thing. Because I was noticing as I was explaining it and as I was taking their, not votes, but their priorities, that they were looking around even in just a small setting. So we're going to make it anonymous. We will make sure there is no misconception with how many times you vote. You prioritize each one. And then if we had taken care of that misconception, I think it would have gone smoothly, because after that we would have just added more, like play basketball or play tennis and all these different things, and then they all would have fit the parameters and we could have just narrowed it down. And just to illustrate that we know how to narrow it down, so if we got down to it and it was between volleyball and game night, we would add up how many. So this would have 7 and this would have 6, and we'd go for the lowest number because it has the highest priority. So,
the end.
Thank you.
See you in class.